discipline. That's the topic. Discipline. I need 10 people. I got 72 people in here. I need 10 of y'all to give me a rose. Mike all up in here talking about he 5'4", 320, and he got to have me. Where my rose at, Mike? Where is my rose at, Mike? Hey, Diana. Hey, Brown Sugar. Welcome in. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Good afternoon. Let's do this afternoon session. Morning session, I just dive right in. Afternoon session, I have to give y'all my disclaimers. And you know what? I'm going to have to start doing this in the morning because they be coming for me trying to walk me like a dog early in the morning. I be on there trying to get some motivation. They trying to talk about me. This young man got on this morning talking about I am a hypocrite because I have children, but not children from my husband. And I don't see how I'm a hypocrite because I never said that I said me and the man I'm married to, we don't got no kids. I need to do better with this lad. Welcome in, welcome in. Let me get Facebook on the live. Yeah, it wasn't nobody on there this morning, y'all. It was nobody on my live this morning on Facebook. But we finna I'm inviting. I got Facebook on there. 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 Good afternoon. This morning there wasn't nobody on the Facebook thing, but baby, we on here. We all the way live. We all the way live. But listen, good afternoon. I hope everybody. Thank you, Lady D. Y'all, hold on, because this is crickets. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's finish this the roses. Come on, y'all. Welcome in, welcome in. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Y'all, some of these men be talking junk. Monique, go see if Mike even a real person. How you a real person and won't even give me no rose? Welcome in. When you come in, make sure you are following the live host. Make sure you are following the live host. Make sure you grab up your daily heart me. I need 10 different people to give me a rose. When you come in, today's topic is discipline. We're going to talk about discipline on a plethora of levels. But before we get to that, let me give out my disclaimers. When you come in my live, I need you to understand something. I'm saved in real life. I'm not just saved for the internet. I'm saved in real life. I'm Holy Ghost filled, baptized, believing, hand clapping, foot stomping, tongue talking, saved. I might get to praying on my live. I might get to speaking in tongues on my live. I might go to the scripture on my live. If you are an atheist and you don't believe in God, or you prayed about something and you went to God and he ain't changed your circumstances and now you mad with God, this might not be the live for you. Because baby, I'm gonna talk about God if I want to talk about God. This is my live. This is my life. I'm gonna talk about God. Welcome in, Snapper. I'm gonna talk about God. This is my life. Do not think you're finna come in and take over my life. And then I don't like this. When you come in my life, before you answer a question or say something, understand the topic and what we're talking about before you assume we talking about one thing. We could be talking about a plethora of things and people jump right in and don't be knowing what they talking about. When you come in my life, I do ask that you be mindful. I got people that don't play about me on my social media platform. I got people that's on my TikTok that'll get on YouTube and get you together. I got people that's on YouTube that'll get on Facebook and get you together. When you come in my life, you don't act every way but right. You're going to be blessed and blocked today. I'm never going to talk about stuff that I ain't never been through, don't know nothing about. I'm going to talk about stuff that I know. I can't be talking about stuff that I don't know. Because when I talk about stuff that I don't know, I'm rude. That's wrong because how do I even know what's supposed to be going down if I can't even talk about stuff that I know about? One thing I would not do, hey, Billy, I would not be sugarcoating anything on my life. I would not water down anything. I would not make it fit your narrative. I'm never going to do that. When you come on my live, understand I ask that you support the live. I ask that you tap the screen. I ask that you share the live out. I ask that you support the live and push me out. Quit thinking that you're going to make me rich. You're not making me rich if you support anything that I do on my live. Understand something. I talk about my class that I have created. I created Whole Again Academy, and it's for people that want to heal. When you look in the mirror and say, you know what, it's time for me to get some help. I want to change the way I think, the way I talk, the way I act. Maybe some of y'all need to stay on here a little bit longer and watch how I get down to see if that's something that you are interested in. The link is in the bio. The link is in the bio. If you would like to join the class, the price went up, but if you want to join the class, I can change the price for a little while. Before I get off my live, I'm gonna do a special so that other people can join that might want to join. We had our first meeting last night, and I can tell you it was more than what I ever expected. I didn't even know it would make me feel that way. It felt good talking to other people and they being real with me on a smaller scale. When you come in my live, I ask that you come in, get something to write in and something to write with. Because I'm a big believer when you write stuff down, it makes it real. Today's topic is discipline. Some of y'all don't got no 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 discipline. And that's what we're talking about. And we're going to talk about the goal things that we had going on that we need to talk about that too. That's the topic. Okay? We're gonna talk about the money thing that I talked about, what I'm talking about. All this gonna tie into discipline. So come on in, come on in, come on in. I still need 10 people. If you have not held my nose down and shared my live out to at least 10 people, I'm asking that you do that. I need 9 people right now to give me a penny rose. It is a penny. Help me finish this goal, the gallery, the goal up, and then that'll be done if you do. Hey, from Beijing. Y'all that watching me waiting in Beijing. Welcome in, Facebook. Welcome in. Shout out all in Beijing. Welcome in. BB Great. BD Great. Could you please get a rose for your girl if you don't mind? Good afternoon, Unique Blossom. When you come in, make sure you are finding live host. I'm asking that you grab up your daily heart me, and I'm asking that y'all help me finish this. Thank you. Thank you, Mary Miller, for sharing the live out. She understood the assignment. Once you share it out one time, 10 times, you don't got to do it no more the rest of the live. Thank you for sharing out the live. I need y'all to help finish this gift gallery. Y'all see this down at the bottom? Y'all can see that on the other end of the screen. I need y'all to help. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know you didn't mind. That's why I asked you. Now, I need 7 more people to grab up this rose. Once we get there, baby, we halfway there. Come on, come on. I need 6 more people. Thank you for sending me a rose. I need 6 more people to help finish this gold gallery. I need 6 more people to fill the gold gallery up. If you are watching me on Facebook, if you don't mind grabbing up that star, click that star and send your girl some stars. If you are on YouTube, make sure you support your live host. Make sure you are thumbing up when you are on YouTube. If you are on YouTube, I need you to hit that thumb up. Welcome in, Paulita. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. When you come in, I ask that you come on in. I need 5 more people to give me a rose. No, 4 people. Come on, y'all. I need y'all to finish this. The rose is a penny when you come in. And quit acting like y'all making me rich. Y'all not making me rich, supporting live. With all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pray so we can talk about it. Today's topic is discipline. Everybody in the chat, if you don't mind, I know what your name say on there, but I know your name is Toya. Toya, do you mind putting in the chat discipline as a topic? And I know you probably like, why is she saying my name? Because I don't like that name on you. But I know why you got it. That's your page. But I'm asking if you put that in the chat. I'm talking to somebody I know from my PR. I know them personally. Today's topic is discipline. I need her to write that in the chat and on Facebook. Because somebody on my YouTube write discipline in the chat so everybody can know. That's the topic, discipline. We're going to get ready to pray. Repent about my sin, Lord Jesus, I come to you humbly. Lord, thank you in advance for choosing me to be the person you chose to speak to your people. Lord, cover me from the top of my head to the sole of my feet. I plead the blood of Jesus over the airways, over my home, over my husband, over my son. I cancel any following spirits, any monitoring spirits, any jumping spirits, anything not sent by you. Lord, I'm asking that you created me a clean heart so I don't bleed on your people. Lord, created them a clean heart so they're open to receive the word that's about to go down. Lord, do what only you can do. Do not allow this message to fall on deaf ears and do not let it be returned unto you void. Lord, I cancel anything not sent by you. Close the mouths of the enemy, close the ears of the prince of the air. In your son Jesus' name, amen. Okay, Joy don't jump on here. Put thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. My girl said, let me jump over here real quick and put that in the chat so everybody can know. Listen, today's topic is discipline. A lot of people don't understand why they are where they are, all because they lack discipline. And you know that to be true because they don't even discipline their children. When the children ain't got no discipline, it shows a lot about what the parents are doing or what the parents are not doing. And some people, all in their adult ages, are still not disciplined enough in order to understand what they lack. Now, niece, where you been? Because I ain't seen you in a few days. Niece, where you been? Because I ain't seen you in a few days. Come on in here. I ain't seen my niece in a few days now. When you lack discipline and you lack boundaries, those things go hand in hand. When you don't got no discipline, you will do, say, act, react. You always, it's something about the way you maneuver your life that it shows because the lack thereof. A lot of people do not have any discipline. And when I say they don't got no discipline, they talk about what they want in life, but not disciplined enough to in order to get it. Some of y'all want a house, but you are not disciplined enough to even put yourself in a position to even get the house that you want. You expect to open your mouth and tell God that you want something, but you don't even want to put in the work. And some of y'all not disciplined enough. Y'all want God to do the work, and because we already know we serve a big God. Thank you for sharing the live. We don't serve a little God, but sometimes you got to put the extra work in order to do something. Okay, you want a house. Tell me, what have you done in order to put yourself in a position to say you deserve this house? All you did was talk about it, and when you go apply for it and you don't get it, the first thing you do, you mad at everybody, including God, because you trying to find out if there's a God. Why am I going through this? Why didn't I get that? You ain't get it because you lack discipline. You lack discipline. You lack some of the things that it takes to qualify. You may have the credit, you may have the job, you may have the money, but you lack discipline. You lack boundaries. You feel like you got to have everything right now. You don't want to save nothing. You don't want to put nothing back. You don't want to pay nothing on time. All you want somebody to do is give you something, and when you don't get it, the first thing you say is there can't be no God, because if it was a God, why am I not getting the things that I want? Because let me make it make sense for you in the back. We serve a big God. We serve a God that created you. We serve a God that knew you in the womb. He knew who you would be, who you would become. He know how you gonna act. He know what you gonna say. He knows all about you. And he sure ain't finna give you no house because he knows you can't handle that. But y'all don't want to talk about that. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I need 4 more roses before the time is up. It's time probably almost up. If you don't mind, if you are the gold on in it, don't even worry about it. The gold in it. But I thank everybody that tried to push the gold out. But let's talk about it. You don't understand why you can't get or you don't have the things that you want, but you not looking in the mirror, taking accountability for the lack thereof. You lack discipline. You gonna have to stop going out to eat. You're gonna have to stop giving these kids everything they want and get what they need. You're gonna have to sacrifice sometimes in order to get the things that you want. But some of y'all scared because when you ask God for something, you always go to the Bible. Well, the Bible said he did this. Yes, he did those things in the Bible, and he would do those things for you. But he got to make sure before he put you in a situation where you're gonna lose and you're gonna drown and you're gonna lose everything even before you get to the top. He refuses to put you in a position like that. But some of y'all don't even believe that. Y'all be hollering about, well, why we got to go through all this? We have choices, and some choices you make hinder the reason why you are still lacking the things that you should have. The people in the Bible walked in the wilderness 465 years, and right around the corner was the valley of the living, where it was trees and honey and flowing rivers, everything they need around the corner. They chased their tail because of disobedience and the lack thereof. They had no discipline. God would bless them and they still would complain. Well, Lord, how you brought us out here to the wilderness? They looked at, when the Lord told Pharaoh, let my people go, the day he let them go, the Lord knew he wasn't just going to let them go that easy because he's God. He said, I already know how he going to act. I'm going to put y'all in a position. I'm going to take y'all to the Red Sea. Now imagine you going to the Red Sea and you standing in front of the Red Sea and you asking yourself, Lord, now hold on now, God. You got me out here at the Red Sea. But this is a God that you trust. This is a God that has made the blind see and the lame walk. And you standing in the house that you want is beyond the Red Sea. It is possible. There's nothing too hard for God. But y'all make it hard for yourself. We as people, But when we go to telling you the truth, you don't want to hear the truth. You want somebody to sugarcoat something. You want somebody to say, yeah, girl, you bought that kid, them children that. Yeah, you bought you a car. Yeah, you take your kids on trips. You get your kids everything. You want somebody to agree, but you don't want nobody to tell you why you had to buy your kids all that. Why you had to get your kids, why you had to go on a trip every summer, every 2 weeks, every month. Why? So you can tell people what you got, brag about it, and get on social media. And when people look at it, they looking at it like, wait a minute, she always buying, he always buying. And then when you look at their life don't match what they doing. Have you ever just been around a person like that that's always spending money, always going somewhere, always giving their kids everything, but then when you really look at their life, you like, wait a minute, you go on all them trips, but you don't own nothing. You go on all them trips in your credit like that. You go on all those trips and you don't have more than what you had since last year. There's nothing changing in your life. We got too many people around here always procrastinating or pretending. I'm going to tell y'all one thing about me, and I'm saying this on live. One thing about your girl right here, I don't window shop. When I go to the store and I want it, I'm going to buy it. I don't window shop. I don't like window shopping because when I want something, I want it. But you better believe, I don't care how many shopping videos y'all watch of mine, you better believe I'm handling my business. Because when you get tired of struggling, when you get tired of sleepless nights, when you get tired of not having, when you get tired of borrowing from people, when you get tired of always got to depend on somebody, when you get sick and tired of being tired, I can guarantee you going to discipline your own self. You're going to put your own self in time out. When you get tired of always not having, when you get tired of always borrowing, when you get tired of robbing Peter to pay Paul, some of y'all still robbing Peter to pay Paul, and you'll get mad. I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul because I don't got it. Why you don't got it? You mean to tell me you don't got it because you don't got it, or you don't got it because you really, really don't got it? It's too much money out here to be made. But some of y'all not disciplined. As soon as you get it in your head, you want to spend it. You don't want to put nothing back, and you sure don't want to be disciplined. You sure don't want nobody telling you nothing. That's why a lot of y'all single. Some of y'all love to say, oh, I'm single because these men out here, they ain't no good. Ain't no good men. All they gonna do is lie. All they gonna do is cheat. So I don't know, baby. You ain't got no man and no good one because you're not disciplined, and you want a thought of a man, but you don't really want no real grown man that's telling you, babe, we not buying no Goye bag or Goye bag or however you say the name of the bag. Everybody want that bag because the celebrities got it. Girl, sit down somewhere. Why would you want to have a $15,000 bag on your arm and you can't even have $15,000 in the bag? Come here and let me talk to you real quick. You should not be still walking around here. I don't care what nobody say. You should still be walking around here, going on trips, driving nice cars, and your credit score is low. You should not be around here. If you ain't got at least 2 months worth of money saved in the bank, you halfway to poverty. But y'all don't want to hear none of this kind of talking because this is being too real. Lady D, good afternoon. Let me tell you something, Lady D. Lady D. Oh, I'm trying to pin you. I wasn't trying to block you. Hold on, Lady D. Monique, could you pin her up? Let me talk to Lady D real quick. I'm glad somebody said that. Come here. Come here. Let me talk to you, Lady D. Monique, thank you. Good afternoon. How you doing today, Lady D? Lady D, is this your first time on my live? Or you been here before? I just It's your first time on my live. Okay, welcome in. Okay, you've been here before. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? I'm 46. How old are you, Lady D? And we live. This I don't know, Lady D. Lady D don't know me. 63. Lady D, you said you waiting on God to send you a husband. Sometimes God be waiting on you. At 63, the fact that you say you waiting on God, you waiting on God to do something. No, baby, he's waiting on you to put yourself in a position. I know you're older than me, and by no means, I mean no disrespect by what I'm finna say. But on my live, I keep it always 100. I keep it a buck. You understand me? Lady D, at 63 years old, and you say you're waiting on God, no, baby, God is waiting on you. You know why? He probably can't get a husband to you because you, one, probably ain't healed. You ain't healed from whatever situation that you've been in. I can guarantee you somebody don't lie to you, mistreated you, mishandled you. You probably a good woman. I don't know you. That's why I'm saying probably. And I'm just saying, this might not even be your story. But you done been hurt so bad that you don't even trust no man to come nowhere near you. And God is standing at the door knocking, but you won't even let him in because of the hurt and the everything that you got going on in your mind. And you won't even step out the way. And it sounds cliche to say, I'm waiting on God to send me somebody. God has somebody for us all. But when we don't heal before we try to even go out there and venture out in a relationship, it stops a lot of things because your heart is hurt and you don't trust nobody because you making the last man pay for what you making the new man pay for what the last man did. The last man hurt you, not the new man. Anybody that comes after whoever hurt you, you still holding on to the fact that what somebody did. Right now, baby, you don't got no time to play no games with nobody. You don't got no time to play no games with nobody. You don't got time for nobody to be lying to you. You don't got nobody to be trying to figure out if they want to be with you. But first things first, the first thing you got to do is you got to release whoever hurt you. You got to tell yourself, you got to tell self, you know what? I forgive you. Because right now you holding somebody so hostage in your heart that God himself can't even get to you because you afraid to let go. You got to forgive them for hurting you. But you're not forgiving them for them. You forgiving them for you. God can't send you nobody because you still holding on to what the last man did. Then you got to detox your subconscious. Detox your stuff. All the stuff that people ever told you. It was a lot from the pits of hell. You are lovable. You deserve love. There's somebody out there. Somebody else out. You still holding on hostage to them. I can tell you right now, he may have passed, but that hurt that he took, that hurt that he left, the hurt that he took and the hurt that he left, you still holding on to, and you thinking in your mind that, you know what, I already see how this gonna go. I can see how this gonna go. Ain't these men out here? But you got to, it ain't even about them. It's about you. You got to look in the mirror and be in love with you. Ain't nobody gonna love you like you. Lady D, you need to be clicking that link in my bio. If you click the link in my bio, you get 3 one-on-ones. We're gonna do a flash sale. You get 3 one-on-ones. Lady D, you need to have a one-on-one with me so we can really tear down the walls that you have built up so that you can get your husband. Because the hurt that you carry and the fact that he's gone and you say he passed 4 years ago and you're still single. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't heal because it took me 2 years to heal from all the damage that I allowed. And then you got to accept a responsibility from what you allowed. You got to say, you know what, I allowed certain things. And you cannot tell yourself that you're going to continue that cycle. You can't continue that cycle. It's a cycle, generational curses. When you watch something for so long, you begin to act and react the same way. And the discipline, when we talk about discipline, the fact that you're older, and it sounds like I'm being harsh, but I'm not. You sometimes, you know, the hardest people to talk to is people that look like me and women. I can talk to men all day and they gonna listen and they gonna understand. Women, they gonna push back real hard. She don't know what she talking about, what she talking about. I did this. Everything is a rebuttal when it comes to a woman. I don't think I know everything, but I've been through a lot of hell and hot waters in my life when it comes to certain things, and I can tell, and I don't even know you. This your first time here. I don't even know you. Just the fact that you said, I'm waiting on God. You not waiting on God. Because if you was waiting on God, you'll step out your own way and let God do his thing. Because one thing about God, he do everything decency in order. And he ain't going to send you no garbage. But he is not going to send you the man that you deserve, because he is not going to allow you to hurt them. And he ain't going to allow somebody to come and hurt you. You already fragile. You in a place that you want to be married. You want to be a wife. But how can the person get to you when you got barbed wires, bulldogs, you got a brick wall? Don't nobody want to deal with no bitter, broken, angry woman, all because of what somebody else did. You got to forgive them, then forgive you, and then you got to detox your mind. And then when you meet somebody, you got to be open. You're not open. You're standoffish. You're not open to allow no man to come in. And I'm telling you, men do not got time for that. Why he gonna go through all that when he can go over here with somebody on heal? Before you even go and cross a man, heal first. And this is why I do what I do. Because if you don't, you're gonna be by yourself with a cat. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm just being real. One thing about me, I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing on my life, because it's my life. And I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm saying it to be honest, to be real. You are so guarded. You are so guarded that you are so guarded. And until you put them, God ain't gonna send you no, baby. He's not gonna do it. Because you know why? Why would he send somebody when you don't even trust him enough? You say you believe in God and you waiting on God, but baby, if you was waiting on God, you will step out your own way so that you can be loved the correct way. Quit quit holding on to what the last man did. You think you're the only one, and I know you older than me, Lady D. I'm 46, and baby, you already know. At your age, you went through yours. At my age, we sure enough went through something. And the girls under me, they sure enough going through something. But the fact that we've been through something and we still here, that one said something about you, baby. The fact that you are still here after what shoulda took you out, it didn't. But until you understand why you are the way that you are, you gonna stay by yourself. And I'm serious. You got to open up your eyes and say, you know what? I blame everything on everybody and take accountability. I had to learn to do that. I had to say, I know I always, oh, a man did this. No, baby, what did I allow him to do? I allowed him to lie to me. I allowed him to mistreat me. I allowed him to use me. I allowed those things. That's why we're talking about discipline. Come on in today. Come on in. Now, Lady D, you don't crunk me all the way up. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Do you understand me? And baby, it's time to be real. It's time to be real with the person in the mirror. A lot, especially women, lack discipline. They walk around here saying they want a man. No, you don't want a man. You want the thought of a man. You want the thought of a man. And when I say that, you want to say, I want this, I want that. But then when you get it, as soon as the moment he raise his voice, or the moment he tell you, I'm not buying you that, oh, you saying we need to say something. Don't tell me what to do with my money. You lack discipline. But Lady D, you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. It's hard to hear somebody tell you that. It's hard to hear when somebody is trying to help you, but sometimes you got to be tore all the way down to be built all the way up. It don't matter how old you are. Sometimes you got to be told all the way down. And today you needed to hear me say that, Especially somebody that don't even know you, but you needed me to hear, you needed somebody to say it out loud. Because you keep asking yourself, why am I single? I'm a good woman. I will be a good woman to a man. No, you won't, not in the state that you're in right now. Because mentally, ain't a man gonna deal with you. Because you so used to what you were used to, and now when somebody else new come along, it's like you so standoffish, you scared. Okay, they gonna act like this, they gonna treat me like that. No, you can't make every man pay for what you did. The last man did. That's first of all. I'm just saying. Welcome in, y'all. I'm sorry. Ain't nobody DMing you with no cash up. She is not DMing you with no cash up. Take several seats in the back. Today's topic, we talking about being disciplined. And this morning I was talking about boundaries that some of y'all don't even set. Y'all not disciplined. Y'all lack discipline when it comes to certain things, but you be so loose and loose as a goose when it comes to other things. Y'all got to understand the life that you want to live, the people that you want in your life is so possible. But you got to get some skin in the game and understand. And sometimes it's best to listen and don't say nothing. It is better sometimes to listen and not say nothing. And let somebody pour some wisdom. And it's something when older women come and we talk, and I be thinking they should be telling me something. But when you ain't never healed, see, and I know Lady D and other women, see, y'all from that generation where what goes on in this house stays in this house. Y'all from that generation where grandma let granddaddy say whatever they wanted to say, and grandma used to brush it off. Oh, that's just how he is. Oh, that's just how he is. Y'all from that generation where granddaddy built the house, and oh, y'all mama still in the house that you was raised in. You ain't never moved out of the house. How you stay stagnant in an older model house when in 2026 so many things don't been remodeled, so many things that don't been changed? How you don't think you deserve a brand new house with new toilets and new stoves? Y'all ain't disciplined enough. All y'all think is, oh, I'm gonna stay in this house because it's so peaceable. No, y'all be scared to do new things. Y'all be so scared to do new things. And listen, baby, it's a whole different world out there. Cause it ain't no more they leaving at 40, 60, $80 on a dresser. These men nowadays will tell you, I'ma see what I can do. Or when I get paid. Baby, ain't nobody got time for that. Back in the days, these men was really leaving it on the dresser. Nowadays, you ain't gonna get nobody to leave nothing on the dresser because they ain't trying to give up nothing. Because you got too many of other type of women giving it up for free. So why would I pay you or give you anything? And then you got to get out your own way. Quit walking around here talking about you want a Boaz. You want Wilson like Sierra got. Those men were not made for you. That Boaz was made for Ruth. Boaz ain't got your name on him. And quit looking at social media. Oh, I want that marriage. I want that marriage. You don't know what people go through. You lack discipline. When I say you lack discipline, you don't want nobody to tell you nothing. Nobody can't come and say, you know what, let's change it. Because a lot of people be scared of the unknown. And a lot of people love to say, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, but the oldest way to get money is the same way they getting money today. Back in the days, they was getting money like this, the same way they gonna get money. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Hey, fat cakes. Ain't nothing new under the sun. But we got to learn how to say, you know what? I got to change. Some of y'all not disciplined enough. I get on here and give good free game. I give free game. Then I have a whole class that I teach. I have a class that I teach. I have a whole class. You see this? I have a whole class that I teach. It's a workbook that helps and call out and change some. Some people, welcome in. Some people won't let nobody help them because a lot of us raised up in the home where you don't tell nobody your business. You can't trust nobody. You've been holding on to that same anger, same pain. And a lot of us, especially people that look like me, we don't go to counseling because we don't believe in all that. You need to go to counseling. If your heart has been broken and you've been through a tough relationship, you need to heal, because if you don't heal, you will take that frustration out on your kids. And some of y'all have pushed good men away. Good men. Because you're scared of the unknown, and you feel like, you know what? I'm going to sabotage this relationship because I'm afraid if I don't, it ain't going to turn out to be what I think it is. And you know what the problem is with that? First, you got to heal before you even go in a relationship. You got to be more disciplined where you got to sit down and understand you got to be you. You got to be you. And quit pretending to be somebody else. Quit thinking that you hiding. Because when you come across a grown man, and you gonna know the difference between a grown man and a little boy. But some of y'all not disciplined enough because y'all don't listen. When you sit across the table and you get to know somebody, let me tell you something. We live in a different generation. I met my husband online. Some people so old school, I'm not doing that. I want to meet somebody natural. You think meeting somebody introducing you or you meet them in the store is natural. It ain't. The only difference is you get to see them right then. Some of y'all even won't even put in the time because a lot of people don't even go out a lot. You're not out a lot. So how you gonna meet somebody? And quit saying you're gonna meet them in church because everything in the church ain't holier than thou. Some the devil in the church too. Quit saying you want to meet a man in the church. You want a man that has a church in him. See, this is what I'm talking about. Some of y'all won't even take the time to really get to know nobody because you scared of to try something new. And if it don't work, then you can know it ain't gonna work. But some of y'all too afraid because y'all, oh, I'm old school. This the new generation. Try and just see how it works. And then listen, even when you get, thank you, Tammy, even if you get on a dating site, you got to go through a few frauds before you get to your prince. I'm going to say that about online dating. Because some people get on online dating and the first person they run into, they want to holler, oh, I can't do this. I'm running into this. You got to meet some frauds. And you got to go through until you meet a prince. I didn't meet my husband. He wasn't the first person on the thing. I was almost about to give up. And I said, you know what? I'm going to try and, have some conversations. See, the problem with some of these women, they want to always run to the bedroom. They want to run to the bedroom. You don't want to take your time to get to know nobody. Conversation ain't never been dead. Communication ain't never been dead. Ever. You can't tell me, oh, that's old. You can't conversate. No, a conversation is where you got to go. How you going to get to know somebody and know what they body, what they want, and what they like? Y'all be so quick to run to the bedroom, and then as soon as that happens, what is next? After y'all do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what is next? Take your time. What you rushing for? You waited all this time. You might as well wait some more. And when I say that, y'all be talking about I can meet them on the phone. Listen, you can fall in love with a person's voice, with the way they talk to you on the phone. You got to meet people in person because you got to even know if you even vibing with them. You might not even be vibing. You don't fall in love because he look good on social media, sound good over the phone, texting you and y'all doing that. And then as soon as y'all meet in person, you telling yourself, I don't even like him. I don't even like him. But you don't rush into it and ain't take your time and ain't ask the proper questions. You lack discipline. You don't want to listen to nobody. Can't nobody tell you nothing. You talk about you waiting on God. Why do everybody think that sounds good? Oh, I'm waiting on God. No, you ain't. God waiting on you to move out the way. It's so cliche. God created you to be on this earth with somebody. That's why he didn't create you by yourself. But I get it. Once your heart has been broken, Monique, Zakila, one of y'all get Miss Barbara, Randy. Once your heart has been broken, it's hard to trust, especially when it's been broken over and over and over and over and over again. When you've run into the same type of man and you don't understand why. You don't understand why. You keep running into the same type of man. Some of y'all know what I'm saying is the truth. And you asking yourself, why I keep running into the same type of man? You run into the sheep and wolf and sheep clothing. They sound good, they smell good, they treat you good in the beginning. And then when you get to know them, they go to showing you the other side, and you be like, wait a minute, this ain't what I signed up for. But when your heart has been broken, this is for all my ladies that's ever had a broken heart. Once, twice, three times. You ain't the first, baby, and you ain't gonna be the last. But I hope the last situation taught you something about yourself, not about them. Taught you that I'm not gonna tolerate nothing. I don't care what I've been through, because I've been through some things in life. I don't care what I've been through in the past. The man I'm married to now better not try. Better not try. I don't care what I've been through. That don't mean that I got to continue to go through it. And then some women, they don't have no discipline, and they continue to do the same thing over and over and over. Stop and take a look in the mirror and ask yourself, why do I keep attracting this type of man? What are you giving off? Men can smell weakness. And I learned that. I'm very transparent. Men can smell weakness. They can smell weakness from a mile away. And when they know, oh, she weak. Oh, she just want a man. They gonna come in, they gonna tell you what they think you want to hear. They think you want to hear lie after lie after lie. But when you done been through something, you better been done learn something. You better have some skin in the game. You better not be still around here, continue over and over and over. It come a point in time when you got to tell yourself, I need to check me, because what am I attracting? Because I told myself after that happened years ago, I would never be dealing with a man I got to argue with about $20. I don't never want to deal with a man that come in and always talk about his mama, talk about his grandma, talk about his baby mama. When you deal with a man like that, you're going to get just that. When a man is angry, hurt people hurt people. I don't know how else to say it. When you come across a man that always got something to say negative about a woman, oh, my baby mama wasn't no good. Oh, my mama wasn't there with me. My grandma got us and used us for the money. When you ain't never, when he can't ever say nothing good, I'm telling you, this ain't 100%. But a lot of the times, the way he treat his mama and grandma and sister, that is the way he gonna treat you. I can guarantee you that. If he don't respect his grandma, he don't respect his mama, he don't got no respect for women. But see, some of y'all don't get that, because you know why? Come here, let me tell y'all a secret. I'm gonna tell you why. Because see, I went in and I loved him off sympathy love. I felt bad that he's never experienced real love. I'm not talking about the man I'm married to right now. I'm talking about a man I wrote about in a book. And you know what's so funny? Yesterday was a year to the date that I wrote that book. Yesterday was the date that I wrote that. I hope she don't. I ain't mean to send you no invitation. I was trying to block. I don't know why. When it comes down to it, it was 3 years yesterday that I wrote that book. It was called 3 Years Too Long. And when I sit and I think about the things that I tolerated, the things that I put up with, I stopped blaming him and started blaming me, because I allowed it when I knew better. I knew better to allow somebody like him to tell me that I'm not about nothing. I was in my own, had my own car. I had food, everything, but I still let somebody like him tell me I wasn't about nothing. See, that's the problem. Now, Lady D, you done woke something up in me. When we allow the things that we allow, but you ain't gonna tell me you're gonna continue to do that. When you at a certain point in time, because let me tell you something, it took me 3 years. And baby, that was enough for me. I refuse to be right now talking about somebody that wasn't worthy of me, that didn't appreciate me, I ain't even had no business dealing with. Ain't on my level. Wasn't on my level then. But I sit around here, then we got the older women, and I know disrespect to y'all older women, but a lot of older women, y'all are in a position that y'all in when it comes to relationships, because y'all are afraid to be alone. You're afraid to heal. You will stay in a broken situation because it feels good. You're older. Who gonna want me? Quit thinking like that. God meant for you to be with somebody. He ain't meant for you to be alone. But until you stop getting your own way, sometimes you got to realize it's me. It ain't the men, it's me. It's not the men. Sometimes it be us. We will sit down and we'll be hollering about, Lord, send me somebody. Lord, I'm waiting on you. And when we sin, and when, why is she doing that? We'll sit around and we'll ask ask for God to send somebody, and when he sends somebody, we don't even take our time to get to know. We don't take our time to get to know nobody. We rush right in. One, because we've been alone so long. Two, women when they got the older women, they don't want to be alone. When the women that got kids, oh, because ain't nobody gonna want me, I got to settle for this. Three, they'll stay with their baby daddies that ain't no good because that's not baby daddy and it look good. Look good for who? Who it look good for? So you mean to tell me you don't deserve a man respecting you, loving you? You don't deserve a man that when he make a mistake can apologize to you. You don't deserve a man that's not just talking about he come home at night. When he's home, he's attentive to you. You don't deserve that. You mean to tell me you don't deserve that? You mean to tell me you don't deserve that? You got to look in the mirror and tell yourself, I deserve a grown man, not just any man. I deserve a grown man, and they do exist. Stop saying good men don't exist. That's like them saying good women don't exist. Let's not act like women don't cheat, women don't lie, women don't mistreat, women don't use up good men. Don't act like that because women do the same thing. But the difference when I talk to men, men acknowledge the fact that you know what I did wrong back in the days. I left damage back in the days. I broke hearts back in the days. I don't lie. I don't cheat. I wasn't no good baby daddy. I was horrible in my younger days. But they acknowledge women. They act like they the perfectest thing and they ain't never did no wrong. Hey, from Canada, welcome in. You don't want to acknowledge what you are allowing. When you allow men to come in and not open car doors, but you want a man that open car doors, how he supposed to know you want a man that open car doors? He supposed to assume that you want a man with open car doors. When you allow a man to come in your house and don't take you nowhere, and you accept the fact that he don't take you nowhere, and you okay with that, he gonna get comfortable. And the moment that he gets comfortable not doing the things that listen. Everybody in the chat put bare minimum. When y'all walk around here and letting these men do the bare minimum, but you around here breaking your back, doing everything under the sun to make sure everything is good, you allow a man to give you bare minimum. Welcome in from Birmingham, Alabama. Y'all let these men give y'all the bare minimum. Who? Why? You let a man give you the bare minimum. Why? Because you scared to open your mouth because you're going to run him away. You ain't going to run no grown man away. You ain't going to run him nowhere. A grown man ain't intimidated by your accolades. He don't care nothing about how you cook and clean. He's not even worried that you got kids. Some men like women with kids. Y'all better ask Ocho Cinco. Ocho don't date no woman unless she got kids because he know it's going to be some juicy juice up in there. But come on here, let's talk about it. Some of y'all be walking around here, y'all expect one thing, but y'all allow a lot. Y'all heard what I said? Some of y'all be expecting one thing, but you allow a lot. You allow a man to sit on your couch. Listen, I ain't gonna never for the life of me. I ain't for the life of me. Y'all come on and support y'all live hosts. If you in my Facebook, y'all, there is a star button at the top. Click that star button and send some stars up. If you on TikTok, y'all see this thing down here. Come on, make me look like an Egyptian. Come on, YouTube. Y'all support the live. Come on now, because I'm talking good. When you allow a man not to help you financially and you think he's gonna change in 3 months after you don't throw it in a circle, after you don't cook him that steak dinner, after you don't put him before the kids, after you don't make sure he had gas, when you allow a man to act like that in the beginning, that's how he's gonna act. But some of y'all be scared because y'all feel like I don't want to say that because I don't want to run him off. You don't want to run him off. You ain't gonna run off a grown man. Because first of all, let me tell you something about a grown man. And I'm a woman, but I hope I got a man in here or two that gonna back me up. One thing about a grown man, he's not gonna come in to shake you up. He's coming in to make it like this. He can know you independent. He know you independent. Oh, baby. And he'll tell his homeboys, I got me a good one. Baby, if something happened, baby, she can still hold it down. I got me a good one. A good man, you not running. You're not running him off. Because a good man, he know, especially when you got children and or you've been single a while. He's first of all coming in to do he's gonna investigate you a little while. Cause you know the first thing a lot of these men ask you when you say you single and you say you've been single a while, they ask questions like, why you been single that long? What's wrong with you? You crazy? Like it sometimes they ask questions like that. And you got to sometimes show them that The reason why you've been single, because you're not tolerating nothing. You're not tolerating nothing. You've been through enough that you see clearly now, and you're not tolerating no bare minimum. You single not because you can't have anybody. You single because you don't want any man. You want the right man. You understand me? That's why. Well, sometimes you got to let them know so they can understand. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm single. Oh my goodness, thank you. I'm single because I'm not tolerating the bare minimum. Let me explain something to y'all. I know y'all think that cooking a meal is small. The way high as grocery prices is, small cooking a meal, that costs. You know how back in the days you would cook a man a meal, cook up a little food, have a little party. You could do that back in the days. Now, food costs too much. So when you giving a man, oh my goodness, thank you, Sammy. When you giving a man a meal, when you fix him a plate that's coming out your house, out your pocket, you really must really got it, because as high as groceries are, giving a man a meal, just like you got to earn some things, he got to earn that meal, baby. Hold on, wait a minute. And when you get ready to meet somebody say they protecting they peace, they singleness. This ain't me telling you to get in a relationship. This is just, thank you. This is me saying we gotta stop acting like we so disciplined. But no, some of y'all broken. Some women broken. Some of y'all weak. Especially when you sit around your homegirl all day and what is up with everybody jumping on here trying to pretend to get something out? You sit around a bunch of procrastinating, broke down, broken hearted, bitter women that bash men, that say ain't no good men, and all of them the same. And girl, that's why I'm gonna stay single. And girl, I'm waiting on God. Girl, I want me a Boaz. Girl, I want me somebody to ride in on a horse. Baby, no. Before you can get what you need, you got to sit down and you got, thank you. I've been wanting one of those. Y'all see it? Y'all see me? Y'all see me? You got to sit down and really ask yourself, what is it that I'm lacking? And sometimes it could be the simplest things. It could be the simplest things. Most men is not going to settle for the bare minimum. When men on the prowl and they trying to see if they gonna give you their last name, when a man sit down and say, you know what, this could be my wife, they're scoping you out to see exactly the woman that you are. And when you have a conversation with them and you lead the conversation with, I am the table, I got all these degrees, I got all this money and I can do it on my own, you know you opening up a door. Especially when you say, I can do it on my own, I don't need nobody. And then when the man come in, you forgot you had told him at the dinner table that you ain't need nobody. You can do it on your own. You said that. You said that. That's what I'm saying. Some of y'all talk too much. Y'all got to talk just enough. Just enough. But before you go anywhere, heal. Everybody in the chat put heal. You cannot expect these men to fix every bit of you. You got to love you. You got to love you first. You got to love you first. You got to heal. Let me go deeper. You got to heal from what your mama said. You got to heal from what your baby daddy said. You got to heal from what your grandmother said. You got to heal from certain things. Some of y'all got childhood trauma. Y'all got so much trauma built up in you, and you wonder why you can't have healthy relationships because of all the hell that you've been through. We got women that look like me. We all super strong all the time because we had to be strong. Some of us had to be the mama. Some of us had to take care of our mamas. Some of us had to cook and clean and take care of the children. Some of us had to be strong when our mamas was out ripping and running the streets and daddy did not care. We had to be strong. But baby, we in 2026. No, we ain't got to do that no more. You ain't got to be that strong no more. You ain't got to carry the whole world. You don't got to walk around here with the world on your shoulder. You want to be strong because you want to say cliche stuff. I'm strong and independent. Well, baby, you be strong and independent because I'm a soft girl and I like it over here. I was once strong. And I say strong, but let's not get it twisted. For y'all in the back, let's not get it twisted. Because at any point of time, if my husband fell down and something happened, baby, I'd come out the closet. Because I know how to survive. And that's what I'm talking about. You as a woman, you know how to survive. You don't been through too much, but then you won't heal enough to allow nobody to love you correctly. There are men that will hold you at night. There are men that will pour into you. There are men that will pray for you, pray with you. There are men that will lead you in the right direction. But some of y'all can't get that because y'all like this. And these men ain't got time for that. Welcome in. They don't have time. Because you know why? Because they like, wait a minute, hold on. See, now I'm gonna have to fight too many battles. You walk around here and you mad at the world. You mad at the whole entire world. What you mad at the world for? Because you allow a no good, ain't got nothing, ain't got no work ethic, probably got some good between his legs. That's all he probably got. He had a few dollars when y'all met. Now he's so lazy, he don't want to give you nothing, don't take you nowhere, don't buy you nothing. Every time you ask for something, oh, I ain't got it. You allow him to be in your life for a little bit too long, and now you mad at the world. You allow him to lay you down, bend you over, tend you every which way but right. And then when you done, now you trying to figure out what y'all doing, and you ain't even established anything. Why should he establish something? Because you said at the dinner table you ain't need nothing. Think about some of the stuff that y'all be saying sometimes. When you sitting across from the dinner table because you trying to not be so needy. You trying not to be that woman. I'm going to let him know I don't need no man. You said you ain't need a man, baby. I need mine. I'm just saying. I need mine. I need mine. You understand me? God created us to be women. But the world has made it so easy for us to scream, I'm independent. I don't need no man. And this ain't me trying to force nobody in a relationship. But then y'all forget that God created man and woman. He created a helpmate. He created some help for you. And then God created help for you. Let's say that again till we get it. God created help for you. When he created man, he had women in mind way before he created us. Think about that. God, before we was even created, he had it on his mind. I'm going to create a woman because he created man first. He created man first, and he took some of that and created a woman, but he had us on his mind at the time because he said, I'm going to create a helpmate. But God only good to bless and give you, pay your light bill and pay your okay. Ain't it something that he had a woman on his mind before he even created her? He knew, you know what? I'm going to create her to be a certain type of way, and I'm going to create him to be a certain type of way. But then when we live in 2026, everybody act like they confused on what the roles is. We got too many women. Oh, I can do what a man do. No, you can't. No, you can't. We have women, and no disrespect, we got women that says the only way she is loved correctly is by another woman. You wrong. You know how I know that to be wrong? Because that's not the intentions of what God was intended for it to be. I'm not knocking it. And then because you ain't never came across no good man, you ain't never came across a man that can love you right, because you ain't never came across a man, because the men you dealt with was little boys. They weren't grown men. Because there are some grown men out here stand tall like a grown man, and not just in the bedroom and not just in his pockets. People be right here trying to define why they do what they do. You do what you do because that's a choice. You can't speak for everybody. You can't say ain't no good men. No, the men you dealt with, you couldn't depend on. The man you dealt with didn't come home at night. The man you dealt with was a cheater in the life. The man you dealt with was never the type of man to be out of his emotions. You can't speak for everyone because the way the world is set up now, making it seem like, get him over to the other side. I ain't coming over there. I like a man, a grown man with bass in his voice. I like a man, baby. But then you get, when we have to go back and forth on why is the way it is, then you get mad when somebody tell you the truth. She say, Blue Eye said, well preached then. But this is, I'm serious. I'm serious. And I ain't knocking, because I got people that follow me from all. Listen, that wasn't my point. My point is, when women go to talking about ain't no good men, no, baby, the man you dealt with, your daddy wasn't no good, so your daddy didn't give you no good example. But we can start from granddaddy. Your granddaddy was a cheater, because if you think I'm lying, ask them why your auntie got the same daddy as your mama, but they ain't got the same mama. Because your granddaddy did what he wanted to do, so he wasn't no good. Your daddy ain't stay in your life or didn't want no good daddy to you, so he wasn't no good. And the uncles and your brothers ain't no good. And I said what I said. When you seen a bunch of men that ain't never did nothing but around here having babies, walking out, dealing with plenty of women, lying and cheat, that's what you gonna think. That's all it is. And that's far from the truth. Because you ain't never seen it, that don't mean it don't exist. Baby, I ain't never seen a man I needed a day in my life. Need it, but I need my husband. I ain't never seen a UFO, but they probably exist. I ain't never seen God, but I know he's the truth. Thank you. I ain't finna argue with nobody. So when we walk around here and we're not disciplined, we can't blame nobody. That part. Let me tell you something. When I be talking, I'm talking about grown men. I'm talking about men that like women and women that like men. That's what I be talking about. And the reason why I said everything I said, you gotta sometimes really sit down and think about the things you've been said when you meet somebody. When you say, I don't need nobody, you always say that, and then when you get a man and he come in your life, he in his mind, you don't need him to help you. You just want a man. And then when he get in there, you want him to help you pay the light bill, and he looking at you like, but you said you ain't need me. You said you didn't need me. And then when you don't get what you want, everybody in the chat put communication. Put communication. Communication goes a long way. You gotta stop being afraid to say what you want. I'm serious. You want a man that open car doors? Be specific. And I ain't talking about have no list. Cause some of y'all lists be outlandish. Oh, I want a man this and I want a man that. Girl, you ain't even half of that stuff you said on that list. So how you want a man that come with all that when you can't reciprocate half of the stuff that's on your list. But when you want something, be specific. You got to understand. Quit looking at social media and thinking everything perfect. Hey, Charles, quit thinking everything perfect, because nothing is never that perfect. But if you communicate some things, like when you take your time to get to know somebody and you tell them what you want, because I'm telling you something, a man gonna tell you what he want. He gonna tell you what he want. He gonna tell you. He gonna tell you what he want. Some of y'all be scared. Y'all not disciplined enough. You're not disciplined to be woman enough. You're not disciplined enough to be woman enough. You're not enough woman. You walk around, you look good, you cute and all that, but when you open your mouth, that's a red flag. They be like, I can't deal with her. Because she's still mad, bitter, and angry. It's stepdaddy season. It is. And they outside. They're not inside. You can't expect God to send you nobody when you don't even go outside. You don't get cute. You don't dress up. You don't go hang out a little bit. I know it's safe in the house. You scared to go outside. I'm scared of people. I'm an introvert. I don't like people. I don't like being around people. But you want God to send you somebody? You got to go outside. You got to go outside and quit being scared to go outside. You know, God created other people so you don't have to be alone. And I ain't talking about in a relationship. It's some people outside of your house, of your comfort zone, that share your same interests. It's some men out there that want the things that you want, but you will never know that because you like this. I'm gonna wait on God in my house because he gonna send them through the roof. God can't even get them in there because they don't even know you exist. But people don't want to talk like that. People do not want to talk like that. Now I got on here today to talk about one thing, and then there go Lady D don't crump me up all the way over here. Some of y'all need some of y'all need to join my class. I have a class called Whole Again Academy. I am going to change the price from what it is to $97. With the $97, you get 3 1-on-1s. You get 3 1-on-1s. And within those 1-on-1s, we can talk 1-on-1 personally. Like, some of y'all need to talk to me outside of social media. Like, it need to just be us. You need to be surrounded. You need to be surrounded about by strong women that ain't scared. They're not scared to tell the truth. And listen, one thing about me, I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. I'll walk you like a dog. Not because I want to harm you, because I want to pour into you. I want you to know that you are loved and you are lovable and you can give love out. But baby, you need to heal. My girl right here, she in the class. She's in the class. She already got hers. She's in the class. Like, I do this for real. I'm a certified life coach. And don't get it twisted, I got degrees as well. I don't have doctor in front of my name because I'm the type of person I feel like can't nobody teach you nothing like life can teach you. We right here reading books and saying, okay, this book. No, baby, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to break you all the way down and help build you all the way up. I'm going to make you uncomfortable. I'm going to make you uncomfortable. Even God makes you uncomfortable. See, y'all be thinking, oh, not the God I serve, the God you serve. He'll send a plague in your life. He'll allow you to go through hell and high water, not because he don't love you, because he needs to break you all the way down in order for you to see your worth. Y'all be scared. And some of y'all listening to me need to click that link in my bio. I'm going to leave it up there. I'm going to leave it up there for 5 minutes at that price. Some of y'all it's time to heal. It's time to invest in you. You walk around here broken, mad, and angry at things that people ain't done to you, but they got to still pay for them because you mad and you angry. You don't want to heal. Walking around here, what happens in this house stays in this house. That's why a whole lot of stuff. Thank you, Monique. A whole lot of stuff don't went on. Y'all see me. Y'all see me. I'm an Egyptian. Y'all wonder why so much stuff be going on, and you not where you want to be or where you should be because you got so much gunk inside of you. Click that link in my bio and quit being scared and quit being a procrastinator and worry about what people say. Quit letting people tell you don't need no help. Sometimes you need a little help. You need a little oomph. I get on here and give a free game all the time, but some of y'all need me outside of this. Some of y'all need me outside of this. There's a link in my bio. It's called Whole Again Academy. Go click that link and it will let me know. You listen. 4 minutes for the flash sale. After that, the price going back up. I be trying to give a sale and I need to leave my price where it is, but I know there are some women that really need to heal. There's women that really want to heal, but scared, and they're like, I don't know who to trust. I don't know half of y'all, and I bet y'all don't step on so many toes on my life because what I'm saying is the truth. Some of y'all can't heal because y'all don't forgive y'all own self. Y'all holding on to what granddaddy did, what uncle did, what your baby daddy did, what they said about you. It's time to invest in yourself. It's time to put you first. It's time to fall back in love with you. It's time to fall back in love with you. Some of y'all don't even love y'all. Some of y'all don't know when the last time y'all smiled. Now, I know I got some women on here I'm talking to. Click that link in the bio. All you got to do is click my face. I won't even say your name. Stop worrying about what other people doing, baby, because it's some women already don't took upon themselves to say, I need a little help. I need to talk to somebody. I need to talk to somebody. It's two of y'all right now need to click that link in my bio. What you scared for? Y'all, you'll spend the same amount. You'll go out and buy things that you don't need. You need somebody to help you find who you are. What you scared of? Y'all always worry about what somebody else gonna do, what somebody else gonna say, and she gonna talk about me. Baby, no. Because I use my pain to turn it into purpose. Baby, I already did the leg work for you. I already did the leg work. I stayed 3 years too long. And I had to reprogram my mind because I had to let that man got so much in my mind. I went to feeling like the things that he was saying to me. But now, baby, I'm here. I don't look like what I've been through, but what I'm saying is to be true. Click that link in my bio and quit procrastinating and worry about what other people. Don't worry about if nobody else don't do it. You know who you are. Click that link in the bio. Y'all running around here talking about I'm waiting on you. Waiting on who? You waiting on God, baby. God sent you a sign. He sent you me. Come here. You're always asking God for a sign, and when He give you one, you be hollering about. No, God can use anybody to get a message through. You better believe that. God can use anybody to get a message through, but y'all only want to believe one part of it. I don't know half of y'all, and you ended up on my live, and you listening to me, and y'all asking yourself, is she in my house, and why is she in my business? Why is she in my business? Because you know why? 2 years ago, or a year ago, the Lord told me it was an SOS of women out there broken just like me. Broken. And He needed me to reach them to let them know He ain't forgot about them. And sometimes we need a little extra oomph. We need a little extra push. We need somebody to tell us about our behind so we can get better. We do. Let's just be honest. Sometimes it takes somebody to yell and scream. And people love to say, why she yelling? Because sometimes me talking like this, okay, Lady D, let me tell you, it's gonna get better. No, Lady D, get your behind up and get yourself together. Period. You got to sometimes hear it from somebody that don't know you. I don't know you to even be biased about your situation. But what I would not allow is for nobody to get now woman to say, oh, that man, no, baby, what you allow him to do? Let's be honest. But you ain't even got to be honest on here. Click that link. You got 3 minutes. Click that link in my bio. Click my face. Click that link and get in this class. Come on in here. Come on. Because y'all know what I'm saying is real. Come on. Quit word. Oh, I don't know. Come on here. It's hard out here. We don't been through too much. It's time to heal. Ladies, it's time to heal. It's time to be in your soft girl era. It's time to smile again. It's time to have peace of mind. It's time to forgive. It's time to heal from that stuff that happened in your childhood. We got to go there. We got to go. I have to go real deep with some of y'all. But y'all need to get my one-on-ones cost more than the class right now. I do one-on-ones, but the one-on-ones cost more than the class. You get 3 one-on-ones when you purchase the class today. You got 3 minutes. You got 3 minutes. Quit procrastinating. It's 2 of y'all. Y'all love to do this. It's 2 of y'all that need to click the link in my bio. It's 2 of y'all need to click the link in my bio. You was waiting on God to send you something. See, y'all wanted God to send Himself. The one-on-one is $250. That class is $97. And you get 3. See, y'all want God to descend from heaven before you can do anything. Some of y'all sitting here listening to what I'm saying and know what I'm saying is the truth. But you're trying to figure out because, let me see how much this costs and how much that costs. Yeah, it ain't for everybody. And this ain't me forcing nothing on you, but I do know there is 2 women in here. There's 2 women. There's 2 women in here that need to purchase it. But listen, make sure, what's your dilemma? Make sure that you are following me on every platform. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. My YouTube name is at Pretty Brown 43. Hey, Sean. Every other platform is my name, Charnetta Pray Hunter. Make sure you are following me so you can at least get these free. This free. But when you are ready to heal, like I'm serious, when you ready to heal and you telling yourself, you know what, I need to do this for myself. Do something for you. You don't have to, but do something for you that's gonna benefit you. You will spend the same amount in the getting your nails and your toes, buying a wig, buying hair. You will do all that, but you won't heal your mental. You'll fix your outer, but you won't fix your inner. 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 You want to dress up everything and hide behind the pain. No, baby, how about you heal your broken heart? How about you heal what held you bound? How about you stop feeding to negativity? How about you get from around a bunch of procrastinators and get from around people that don't believe in you and get from around us people that's doing the same things they've been doing for since last year? When you sit around people that don't want nothing, you're going to be the third person that ain't going to want nothing. I like you, Crystal. Don't get mad. Say ouch. When you sit around a bunch of people that don't want nothing, you're going to be the next person that ain't going to want nothing. When you sit around a bunch of people that settle for what they got right now but talk about everybody else, ain't it something how people want better for themselves but don't want to put the work in to do better for themselves, and they watch everybody do better, but then they do see that they talk about they act like they better than people. You don't want to put in the effort. You don't want to put in the effort, but you want you want to sit and complain about your life and you don't want to fix it. How that's working for you? How that's working for you? You don't want to fix your life. You want to talk about, and you want to be around people that talk about everybody. Baby, there are women on my live right now, they're healing themselves. Shout out to you. Shout out to the women that's healing themselves and not scared to let somebody help them. Don't be scared, because we all need. I talk to y'all. I help myself. I have things in my life that have not come to pass. I had things I want. I ain't perfect at all. But some of the things I've been through, I can guarantee you I can speak on here. Baby, I can stay on here for hours and help so many women just by me talking. Because there are so many broken women, and social media allow you to hide behind a screen. You don't even got to show your face. But I can do all the talking and you do the listening. And some of y'all know y'all need to purchase that book, this class, but you scared because you worrying about what people gonna say and how people gonna think, and they're gonna get over on you. Well, there's women on here that really in the class already. Like, they're on here and they're listening because they're already in the class. They took the initiative and said, it's time to invest in me. Everybody in the chat put invest in me. Invest in me. It's time for you to invest in you. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. I don't care how you throw it, shake it, toss it. It's time. She said she ain't scared. I want to invest. What you waiting on, Nelly? Click the link in the bio. It's time to invest in yourself. Sometimes some of y'all, it's women that's already in marriages and don't lost themselves. Okay, Nelly, inbox me. It's women that has already. There are women that are in marriages, that are in relationships that are broken, and not because they did something bad. It's because they haven't really fully healed. They just married and they going through the motion, and they're not even getting what they need from the marriage. There's women with children that's so overwhelmed they need somebody to help organize them. Okay, inbox me. But if you want to invest in yourself, click my face. Click the link in my bio. Get in the class for that price. I want to thank everybody for joining my live. Everybody that tapped the screen, everybody that shared it out, everybody that sent the gift, everybody that didn't send a gift. Come on, y'all. Support y'all live hosts. Support, support, support. Support is free. Okay. I don't understand. And I do got some women that said they was getting the class tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know if they gonna still do it. I had two women say they gonna do the class, sign up for the class tomorrow. But listen, I don't want you to be scared. I don't want you to be discouraged. I want you to believe in you. And that's why I do what I do. And I know I go hard. And if I hurt your feelings, I'm not sorry. Because sometimes you gotta say some things like that in order for people to really get it. For people to get it. But listen, thank you to everybody that tapped the screen. Thank you to everybody that shared the screen out. Thank you to everybody that commented. Thank you for those who's in the back listening and didn't share the screen, didn't tap it, didn't support the live. I thank you anyway because even though you didn't do any of those things, you still running my numbers up because you're on my live. Come on, y'all. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. We had 60,000 taps. Make sure you are following me on all platforms. You still got a few minutes to click the link in the bio. There are two women that should be clicking the link in the bio. Y'all procrastinating, but I'm gonna leave it up for a little while. By the time I get off, if they don't, I'm gonna change the price back. We did a flash goal. Listen, yesterday was so amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed talking to the women. We could have talked for hours. We could have talked for hours. But listen, we're gonna get ready to pray. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody that came to the live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get ready to pray. Repent of all my sins, Lord Jesus. I come to you humble. Thank you in advance for choosing me to be the person you chose to speak to your people. Lord, cover me from the top of my head to the sole of my feet. I cancel any following spirits, any monitoring spirits, any jumping spirits. Lord, just let it reach the people that it should be reached. That should be reached. And we're not wondering what you're going to do. We thank you in advance for what you're about to do. And till the next time, I want you guys to know I love you. I love you. I love you. There are still two women that need to purchase that class because you need to be in my class. Do not be afraid. Click that link in the bio. You still got time. I'm not going to change it. I'm going to give you a few minutes because I feel like you're going to do it when we get off this live. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave that price for 5 more minutes. After that, I'm changing the price back and it goes higher than what it is right now. I'm just doing a flash goal and I've been doing that lately to get other people involved because I know there are more women that need to be on that in my class. But y'all scared. You're too worried about what people going to say. You're worried